How often would he beat you?
Too much.
Would he only use a belt?
I don't read all the things written about me. I wasn't aware that the world thought I was so weird and bizarre. But when you grow up, as I did, in front of 100 million people since the age of 5, you're automatically different.
Imagine this. 15 years. 15 long years. The world has wondered what really happened to Michael Jackson, the man who lived under a spotlight brighter than anyone in history, finally laid to rest behind walls of concrete, steel, and silence at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California. But last week, that silence was shattered. They opened the tomb, and what they discovered inside has sent shockwaves through the entire entertainment world, his family, and millions of fans who never stopped believing there was more to the story. Hey, real quick, if you're even a little bit curious right now, I need you to do me a huge favor. Smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'm serious, don't just watch and bounce. This is one of those stories that's going to have people talking for months, and I don't want you to miss what's coming next. A lot of channels are going to jump on this late. Be one of the first. Hit subscribe right now. It takes 2 seconds, and it means everything to me. Thank you. Let's dive in. It was June 25th, 2009, when the world lost Michael Joseph Jackson, the king of pop, the man who sold over 400 million records, the artist who broke every barrier, every record, and every expectation. But his death never sat right with so many people. The circumstances, the secrecy, the endless rumors, it all left a massive question mark hanging over his legacy. For 15 years, his final resting place in the Holly Terrace Mausoleum at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California, has been off limits to almost everyone. Private, heavily guarded, motion sensors, 24/7 security cameras, concrete reinforced like a bank vault. Even his own children needed special arrangements just to visit. The official story was simple. Michael wanted peace. After a lifetime of chaos, intrusion, and tabloid madness, he deserved to rest undisturbed. But peace is never that easy when you're Michael Jackson. According to sources close to the situation, and this is where things get wild, a quiet legal process began late last year. A combination of family requests, estate matters, and one very specific concern about the condition of the mausoleum itself forced officials to finally break the seal. They didn't announce it publicly. No press, no fanfare, just a small, tightly controlled team allowed inside. What they expected to find was a standard, dignified resting place. What they actually found left grown men speechless. First, the condition of the casket and the interior was described as almost pristine, almost too perfect for 15 years underground. Some members of the team reportedly exchanged uneasy glances. One person who was present allegedly whispered, "It doesn't even look like it's been that long." But that was only the beginning. Inside the mausoleum, tucked away in a hidden compartment that wasn't part of any public blueprint or known design, they discovered something no one saw coming. A sealed, waterproof container filled with personal items, journals, unreleased music notes, and what appears to be several handwritten letters. These weren't random mementos. According to the early reports leaking out, one journal entry dated just weeks before his death reads like a man who knew he was running out of time, and who was terrified of the people around him. Lines about betrayal, about feeling trapped, about decisions he made that he deeply regretted. There's even mention of a specific song he recorded in secret, a track he titled something along the lines of "The Last Truth." No one outside his inner circle has ever heard it. Until now. But here's what really stopped everyone cold. Among the items was a small, carefully preserved vial and medical documents that appear to contradict parts of the official narrative surrounding his passing. I'm not saying this proves anything yet. We're still waiting on verification. But the implications are massive. His family has reportedly been in closed-door meetings ever since. Let's go back for a second so you understand just how protected this place was. Forest Lawn isn't your average cemetery. It's where Hollywood legends go to disappear. The security around Michael's spot was next level. People have tried over the years. Crazy fans, conspiracy theorists, even paparazzi offering huge money for a single photo. All of them failed. So why now? Why after exactly 15 years? Some insiders claim it was pressure from his children, Paris, Prince, and Biggie, who wanted to make sure everything was still as it should be. Others say it was connected to ongoing estate battles that have quietly been raging behind the scenes for years. And a few voices are even suggesting that new evidence related to the 2009 investigation prompted a quiet review. Whatever the reason, the moment that seal broke, everything changed. I've spoken with people who know people, and the energy around this is different. It doesn't feel like closure. It feels like the beginning of a new chapter, one nobody expected.
Think about Michael's life for a moment. He was a child star who never got to be a child, a musical genius who could make the whole world dance, but struggled to trust anyone. A man accused of terrible things by some, defended passionately by others, and ultimately never fully understood by either side. He built Neverland. He changed the face of music videos forever. He moonwalked into our hearts and somehow stayed there even after the scandals, the surgeries, the weirdness, the debt, the trials. And through it all, he kept saying the same thing in interviews. One day, they'll understand. What if that one day is right now? What if those journals contain the answers he always wanted us to hear? As more details slowly trickle out, the internet is already exploding. Fan communities that have stayed loyal for decades are analyzing every pixel of the limited photos that have surfaced. Some are celebrating what they see as vindication. Others are heartbroken all over again. His ex-wife, Debbie Rowe, reportedly reached out to the family. Old collaborators have been texting each other late into the night. Even some of the people who were once on opposite sides of the Michael Jackson debate are finding common ground in their shock. This isn't just about a grave being opened. This is about a legend who might finally get to speak for himself from beyond the silence he was forced into. Now, I want to be straight with you. We don't have all the answers yet. This story is developing fast, and some of what I'm sharing is based on the first credible leaks coming from people close to the situation. Things could shift in the next few days, but that's exactly why you need to stay here. If you're new to this channel, welcome. We dig into the stories mainstream media won't touch, the ones that actually matter to fans who care about truth, legacy, and justice. So again, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell. I'm putting together follow-up videos as new information drops. We're going to go through the journals, what's been released, the music, the medical questions, and what this could mean for Michael's children and his estate. Drop a comment right now. What do you think they found? Do you believe the official story from 2009, or have you always suspected there was more? Let me know. I read every single comment. And if this video gets 10,000 likes in the first 24 hours, I'll drop the next part even faster. Michael Jackson was more than the king of pop. He was a once-in-a-generation talent who carried the weight of the world on his shoulders while trying to heal from wounds most of us could never imagine. 15 years later, his grave gave up secrets he may have intentionally left behind. And the world is finally ready to listen.